studying this trace to dependent which is composed by Lama Tsongkhapa. So first, let me tell this. Buddha taught three wheels of Dhamma turning, right? First wheel of Dhamma turning, second wheel of Dhamma turning, and third wheel of Dhamma turning. So first wheel of Dhamma turning, so Buddha taught the Four Noble Truths, right? Truth of suffering, truth of origin of suffering, truth of cessation, and truth of path. Special for the two lower school, Vipashika and Sutantika. And then second wheel of Dhamma, so Buddha taught at the Welsh speak, so he taught about perfection of wisdom sutra, emptiness, especially for the mind-only school and middle-way school. And then Buddha taught the third wheel of Dhamma turning, which is in Vesala in India. So he taught special teaching about mind-only school sutra. So three wheel of Dhamma turning. So second wheel of Dhamma turning, so Buddha taught about perfection of wisdom sutra. So he taught about 100,000 perfection of wisdom sutra, 25,000, 8,000. So all these perfection of 25,000, 100,000, 25,000, 8,000 heart sutra. So he taught many sutra about emptiness. So therefore, after Buddha taught three wheel of Dhamma turning, after 400 years, then Indian master Nagarjuna came, and he composed the commentary on the perfection of wisdom sutra. So 100,000, 25,000, 8,000, very difficult to understand. So he composed special text. So Nagarjuna composed 6 different types of commentary on the emptiness, special for the main one is fundamental wisdom. He taught about 27 chapter. So 27 chapter, so which is the commentary on the perfection of wisdom sutra. 27 chapter, right? Then after Nagarjuna, then Indian master Buddha Palita, he wrote commentary on the fundamental wisdom. Buddha Palita, that's commentary. That's why we have to memorize in the monastery. These are the main texts we study about emptiness, fundamental wisdom. 400 verses of the Arya Devas text. Buddha Palita's text, and then so Nagarjuna wrote commentary, fundamental wisdom. Okay, that fundamental wisdom commentary, then Buddha Palita wrote text commentary on the fundamental wisdom. Right. After that, Master Chandrakirti, Indian Master Chandrakirti, and he wrote text about the middle way of entrance. So he wrote 2 texts. One is clear, 6 cell means clear word. It is the meaning of the word of the fundamental wisdom. One is called the middle way of entrance, which is the meaning of the fundamental wisdom. So these are the basic texts, right? Text about dependent arising and emptiness. So therefore, these texts are very difficult to understand. So therefore, many Tibetan masters write commentary on the text. So here, this is the trace to dependent arising is composed by the Lama Tsongkhapa. So Lama Tsongkhapa wrote 5 very special texts. Number 1 is the commentary on the fundamental wisdom text. Number 2, he wrote text about the middle of entrance, so there's commentary, number 2. And he wrote, when he composed the great Lamrim, there's the great special insight, emptiness. Medium Lamrim, so there's medium special insight. And then he wrote about the, I don't know how to translate it, we call Tange Lekshenyamu, which is the definitive or indefinitive meaning of the sutra. So he made clear what the definitive sutra, what is indefinitive sutra, So he made very clear. So this is the 5 main texts. So we have to understand, first coming from Buddha's teaching, right? 100,000, 25,000, 8,000. So this is very difficult to understand. So Nagarjuna wrote commentary, fundamental wisdom, and then commentary, Buddha Palida wrote commentary on the fundamental wisdom, and then Chandakedi wrote commentary on the fundamental wisdom, middle of entrance, and the clear words. So then these are the main texts, and even these are very difficult to understand. And then Lama Tsongkhapa wrote 5 texts: commentary on the fundamental wisdom, commentary on the middle of entrance, great Lamrim, special insight, medium Lamrim, special insight, clear understanding of the definitive, indefinitive sutra. So these are the 5 major texts about dependent arising and emptiness. All these summarized in this small text. This is called the press to dependent arising. All these, you understand what I'm saying? Coming from Buddha, Nagarjuna, then all these Lama Tsongkhapa, he summarized in this small text. This is called press to dependent arising. Now this composed by Lama Tsongkhapa, right? So we have to we have to know a little biography of Lama Tsongkhapa, Who's Lama Tsongkhapa? Where was he born, right? So Lama Tsongkhapa was born in Tibet, Eastern Tibet, in 1357. His mother's name is Shingsang Archer. His father and Lumbung gave great, they have so many auspicious dreams before Lama Tsongkhapa was born. So I can't tell all the story, but I will briefly tell you we have, it is important to tell the story of the composer, So you know who composed this and how authentic this text is, the composer, then the text is authentic, So he was born in 1357 in Eastern Tibet. It's called the Tsongkha, the land of onion in Eastern Tibet. So when he was 3 years old, he received Upasika, ordination from the Karmapa, 3rd Karmapa. This is the Karmapa. So he received Upasika vow. This is a lay vow before novice vow. And when he was 7 years old, then this is in 1363, he received novice ordination from the Chujitundum Rinchen, his main teacher, He's from Amdo. So till 16 years, Chujitundum Rinchen gave many teachings to Lama Tsongkhapa. When he was till 16 years, he gave, and he received novice ordination from the Chujitundum Rinchen. And then when he was 16 years old, then he came to Central Tibet. From Eastern Tibet to Central Tibet. So during that period, there's nothing, it takes a long time couple of years. Took maybe 6 years, I don't know, maybe a couple of years. Some says 1 year traveling from eastern Tibet to the central Tibet. So he, when he was 16 years, in 1372, he arrived in central Tibet, which is central Tibet. And then when he was 17 years old, in 1373, he went to Digung. Digung is Kagyu, Digung master. So he received many teachings about the Parjana Paramita. So when he was 24 years old, Lama Tsongkhapa, 1381, he received the fully ordination. And when he was 31 years old, and 1387, he composed his first text on the Parjana Paramita, very, very famous text, that we have 3 volumes text. This is first time he composed text. And then when he was 38 years old, in 1394, in that area there's a huge Mete Buddha, was completely ruined whole body. So he rebuild this Mete Buddha statue. That is in when he was 38, 1394. When he was 40 years old, and in 1396, he also built some temples in. And when he was 41 years old, so he composed this text. So because before he studied with many masters, Rendawa is from the Sakya masters and many masters, but he was not satisfied. And he can't find the answer of the emptiness in the middle way called the consciousness. And he thought maybe I should go to India to study what he did. And during that period, then he was going to India to study because he's not satisfied with the teaching about emptiness, especially middle way of consciousness. So, and then his teacher, Lama Umapa, is his main teacher. He received many teachings. So Lama Umapa can directly communicate with the Manjushri during that period, but Tsongkhapa not yet. So then Lama Umapa said, don't worry, we will ask question to the Manjushri. I will be your translator. So Lama Umapa translator, and then Manjushri talk, and then translating to the Lama Tsongkhapa. And then Manjushri talking about emptiness, and he said, I can't understand. I don't understand what's the meaning of this emptiness. He was confused about, because there's a 2 middle way of autonomy, emptiness, middle way of conscious emptiness. One emptiness is absence of inherent existence. One not except truly existence. So totally, contradiction. So he said, I can't understand meaning of emptiness. And then Lama Tsongkhapa, oh, now you stop studying, now you have to do purification. Accumulate merit, purification, and see Guru and Dedi inseparable. You will be able to realize emptiness. So then he went to Tibet. It's called the Olga in Tibet. So Lama Tsongkhapa take his 8 disciples and went there for retreat for many years. He did lots of purification, 35 Buddhas, and these Vajrasattva mantras and post meditation, mandala offering, many things. And then one night he is reading all this text all the time, Indian text, Buddha Palida. One night he was reading Buddha Palida text, and then he saw all this Indian master like us talking. He saw the Chandrakirti, Buddha Palida, all master. Buddha Palida put text on his head, and then he realized emptiness, which is 41 years old. And then he realization of emptiness, he composed this text when he was 41 years old. And when he was 45, 1401, he composed the great Lamrim Chamo. When he was 46 years, 1402, he composed text about the what is called the text about I don't know how to translate. It takes about the vow, Vinaya, chanting vow, the Bodhisattva vows. And when he was 50 years old, he composed this incredible text about Lakshanyabo, essence of the definitive, indefinite meaning sutra. When he was 51 years, 1407, he composed the text, commentary on the fundamental wisdom. We have 27 chapters, so he composed commentary. When he was 53 years old, 1409, so he started Melon Festival, first time in Lhasa, in the Melon Festival. So then the Melon Festival he started. Before there's no Melon Festival. Melon Festival, all the Gelupa, then Melon Festival he started. And when he was 54 years, 1410, he established Gandhan Monastery. So the Gelupa started. Before there's no Gelupa. Before all Sakya, Nyima, Kagyu. So now Gelupa started 1410. He built the Gandhan Monastery, and then Gelupa started. And then when he was 55 years old, 1411, he composed text, commentary text on the Tantra. When he was 49 years old, 1415, he composed the medium Lamrim text. When he was 62 years old, in 1418, he composed the commentary on the middle way of entrance, Chandrakirti text. When he was 63 years old, 1419, he went to Parinirvana. So when he was 63 years old. So this is the short biography of Lama Tsongkhapa, who composed this text. Now we have, so we go in the text. Pressed to the unsurpassed teacher, Buddha Bhagavan, for teaching performed through dependent arising. Okay. Now when we talk about dependent arising, right? Dependent arising is Buddha taught Four Noble Truths, right? Four Noble Truths. So when he taught about Four Noble Truths, he taught about dependent. So this what we call this sutra is called the Rice Settling Sutra. Salujangado, Tibetan. Due to existence of this, that arise. due to protection of these that produced. So this is very important. Due to existence of these that arise. Due to protection of these that produce. So that means samsara. Due to ignorance, then karmic formation. Due to karmic formation, contaminant consciousness. Because of contaminant consciousness, name and form. Name and form, six senses object. Six senses object, contact. Contact, then craving. Craving, then grasping. Then grasping, then becoming. And becoming, then birth. Then birth, aging and death. So this is due to existence of these, that because of ignorance, samsara create. Right? If there is no ignorance, no karma, right? Right. So dependent arising, so it means maybe we should go from the text. So there are three things. Dependent means relying, relationship, and arising. Dependent arising. Three things. Relying, relationship, and arising. Dependent arising. So relying means we are relying on the cause in effect, right? If you rely on the ignorance, then karma. So dependent arising means three things. Relying, relationship, and arising. So relying, so it means certain cause produce certain result. External things like, like barley seed produce barley, not apple. Right? Barley seed produce barley, not apple. So similarly, negative mind produce suffering, not positive. So ignorance produce delusion. No ignorance, no delusion, right? So that's called dependent, means everything depends each other. So this is like Buddha's teaching, all products are impermanence. All contaminant actions are nature of suffering. All phenomena are empty. Nirvana alone is peace. So this is very, very good. All products means something depends on cause condition, products. So if something depends on cause and condition, it should be disappears sometimes because cause and condition. And then sometimes it will decrease or disappear because it is nature of the product. All the products are impermanent, right? So all the contaminant actions are nature of suffering. So samsara, we have happiness, but it is very temporary, cannot last longer, It is not ultimate happiness. Happiness change into suffering, Suffering change is, our happiness is not, how can we say, it is not ultimate happiness, it is temporary happiness, because it is polluted by karma and delusion. As long as something is polluted by karma and delusion, it will always change. Happiness change to suffering. It will be not permanent happiness. So therefore, all the contaminant actions are nature of suffering. So when something is polluted by delusion and karma, then it nature of suffering. All phenomena are empty. So then Buddha taught about emptiness. He taught about emptiness. First he taught about the, how can I say like this, selflessness of the person. So he taught about very gross selflessness. Then subtle, then mind only is the way of emptiness, then middle way of autonomous emptiness, then pasankhika of emptiness. Final goal, is to lead everybody to the Pasangaka view, empty of meaning and existence. So all phenomena are empty. So nirvana alone is peace. So when you nirvana is cessation of the delusions. So when you stop ignorance, nirvana. When you no ignorance, no karmic formation. No ignorance, no will not accumulate karma, right? So nirvana. So we should understand dependent three things: dependent, relationship, and cause. Relationship, there are two types of relationship. One is relationship between cause and effect. Other is sameness relationship. Sameness, you know the sameness relationship? Sameness relationship is like emptiness, conventional truth, and ultimate truth is sameness relationship. It's like, I cannot say this, iPad is conventional truth. Emptiness of iPad is ultimate truth. So these two relationship is sameness relationship. If I broke my iPad, no emptiness of the iPad. Nothing to do with it. It's too tightly, strongly tied. So once I broke this iPad, no emptiness of iPad, right? So this iPad is conventional truth. And ultimate of emptiness of iPad is ultimate truth. These two are sameness relationship because these are different name but one identity. So something happened to this phone, They cannot speak about the emptiness of the iPad. So dependent arising. Dependent arising, three things, right? Relationship, first depending, second relationship, third arising. So when we say arising, it should be product. But non-product, no arising, right? Space is not arising, non-product, right? So dependent arising. Now we will go with this first, what we call I posted to those holy utterances of the perfect Buddha, who taught dependent arising, neither cessation, no production, neither annihilation, no permanence, neither coming, no going, neither different, no sameness, and peace is the total pacification of all elaboration. So this is text is not composed by Lama TSONKHAPA, okay? This is composed by Nagarjuna text. This is the beginning of the fundamental wisdom text, talking about Nagarjuna, talking about the 8 extreme view. We have to specify this 8 extreme view. So extreme view of it's called the self-existence. Remember this self-existence, inherent existence, independent existence are extreme view, right? Because we have to negate independent existence, self-existence, and inherent. So it is self-existence stopping, you can say like this, self-existence arising, self-existence unchanging, discontinuation, self-existence permanent, self-existence coming, self-existence going, self-existence neither different nor sameness. When we say self-existence, we are negating something, like empty. So, so first, so this is talking about Nagarjuna negate 8 extreme view. First is self-existence stopping. So that means there is no self-existence stopping. There is no self-inherent existence, independent existence stopping. Because like some samsara beings, sometimes we disappear. We die because of cause and condition, no independent existence. Right? We we come here, we will be disappear because it depends on other factors, cause and condition. If independent, no need to worry. You know. We don't have to come, we don't have to disappear. So that means self-existence stopping means sometimes we will disappear because it depends on the cause. Or disappear is not independent existence. Sometimes we get sick because of the cause. No independent sick, no independent disappear, right? So that negating independent stopping. Stopping is not independent, it depends on other factors because it is dependent arising, right? Production arising, right? Self-exist, there is no independent self-existent arising. Arising, the people coming and going because of cause and condition. Right? Sometimes we come, sometimes we remain, disappear, cause and condition. There is no independence coming, remaining and disappear, arising. Right? So negate the independent existence arising. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand this extreme view? 8 extreme view. Stopping, arising, right? Stopping is not independent existence. Dependent arising. We have to stop means we disappear because of depend on the other factors. If we are dependent on other factors, we are no independent existence. So then you negate independent existence, right? So then that is extreme view. Independent existence stopping, independent existence arising, and independent existence discontinuation, right? Discontinuation means we will some point, so right now we are studying emptiness, right? So we are studying this text about emptiness. First studying, learning, thinking, meditation. At some point, we will disconnect with the samsara, right? We will stop samsara. If we are meditating, thinking, meditation, and then at some point, when we realize emptiness, we will stop samsara. This is discontinuation. We will not continue born in samsara. So this is not independent existence. It depends on many practice and other factors. Discontinuation. Permanent. Independent permanent means cessation. Cessation of the delusion. But when we achieve nirvana, cessation. Completely ultimate cessation. Never change. Ultimate happiness. Cessation. These also depend on the other factors. Right? It depends on your practice. Studying, learning, meditating, many things. Right? There are no independent existence. Coming, right? So 2025 is not yet coming. Will come, right? Will come. 2023 is gone. So it's going is not going by itself. It, you know, week, month, you know, hour, minute, and 2023 is gone. It doesn't go by itself. It depends on many factors, and it's gone. Therefore, it's not independent. Independent going, independent coming, right? Coming is not independent, right? You understand what I'm saying? Coming, so that means coming depends on many factors, right? So if you coming here, meditation on many factors, traveling, you know, you come here. It's not independence coming here. And neither different nor sameness. This is very important to understand. Two truths are different names but same identity. Two truths are not two truths. You know, this conventional truth and ultimate truth are different name, different. But sameness means these two are one identity. Cannot separate. They're too tight. Something happened to one, gone. So therefore it's called sameness. It is sameness nature relationship. Cause and effect, relationship, and sameness. There are two types of relationship. Cause and effect relationship and sameness relationship. So two truths, conventional truth is the base. We used to say like this, two truths are knowledge. Knowledge. We have to understand truth, knowledge. Then knowledge, then what we need, two methods, wisdom and compassion. When we understand knowledge, then method is wisdom and compassion. Wisdom and compassion, then result coming. Truth is result coming. What we call the Rupakaya and Dharmakaya. Base two truth, method, wisdom, bodhicitta, result, Dharmakaya and Rupakaya. So base two truth. So base two truth is knowledge, study. We know what is the definition of conventional truth. What is the definition of the ultimate truth? So these two truths are, so these are 8 extreme. Do you understand what the 8 extremes are? Yeah, we have to know. This is very important. Self-existence, cessation, self-existence, production, self-existence, annihilation or disconnection, self-existence, permanent, self-existence, coming, self-existence, going, self-existence, neither different, no sameness. These extreme 8 view, we have this 8 view, then there's grasping coming. So therefore, this will be dispelled by the dependent arising. And the peace is the total pacification or elaboration, this 8 extreme view, right? And then this extreme view completely subside by understanding dependent arising and emptiness. So therefore, Nagarjuna, when he composed these texts, he paid homage to the dependent arising, because dependent arising dispel the extreme view. Dependent arising dispel the grasping. So this is Chandakidi text, middle of entrance. He said, First, there is grasping at self, and I. Then you generate attachment, things which belong to that I. Tibetan. First you generate grasping at I, me, I. Then you generate attachment to that I, things belong to that I. Then you generate grasping of the phenomena. First grasping self, then phenomena, which belongs. So your I, so you are grasping, means we are talking about the extreme view, independent existence, I, and we generate attachment to that I, and then things belong to that I, we generate grasping of the phenomena, like I, then your phenomena is your aggregates, form, feeling, recognition, karmic formation, consciousness, which belongs to that self. So then you generate grasping of the phenomena. So grasping of the self, attach, and then grasping of the phenomena. So therefore, Buddha told two types of emptiness: emptiness of the phenomena and emptiness of person. These two are the main. You understand this one? Huh? This is the fundamental. Yeah. So this is the dependent arising, right? So this is very important. When we think about dependent arising, right, we have to think about this condition of existence, condition of impermanence, and condition of potential. Three things. We are talking about due to existence of these that arise, due to protection of that produced. So we are talking about dependent arising of cause and conditions, samsara, due to existence of these that arise. So three condition of existence. We come to a being because of cause and effect. We come to a being. Everything come to a being because of cause and effect. Condition of existence, right? But this then condition of impermanence. So if something coming from the cause and condition, its nature is impermanent. It will sooner or later decay, decrease, or disappear, right? And then condition of potential. So that means this is taught by the Indian master Asanga in his text, compendium of the knowledge or something like this, in his text. So condition of potential means he's talking about anything cannot produce anything, right? For example, like barley seed have potential to produce the barley, not corn, right? So similarly, negative seed have potential to produce the suffering, not happiness. So you understand the dependent relationship, right? Condition of existence, condition of impermanence, and condition of potential. So you relate it to yourself. So your condition of existence. You come to here due to existence of these that arise. Ignorance and karma, we come here. So we come here, then condition of impermanence. So if we are produced by karma and ignorance, right, then it nature is impermanent. Right? And then this will understand relationship between cause and effect. So this is dependent arising of cause and effect. So, understand?
Is what?
We finish to the